Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video we will learn how to integrate Chargebee and Shopify. Our use case is pretty simple. When a new subscription is made in Chargebee, it will create a customer in Shopify. Now Chargebee is an online subscription building software and Shopify is an online store. So what we are going to do is we are going to send the data from Chargebee to Shopify. Now as you may know this, there is some kind of integration between Chargebee and Shopify, but this integration is kind of limited. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Chargebee and Shopify. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here, hover on products and you will find the option called as connect at the bottom. Click on connect. Then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your free account in just 2 minutes. Now, here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your own account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box. Actually, I would insist that you try this automation with me. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, so scroll down and you will find the option called as connect. Here, click on access now. Then at the right side, you will find a button called as create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I am going to give it as Chargebee to Shopify. Chargebee to Shopify. Then click on create. So when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as Chargebee, because we want to send the data from Chargebee, that is why. In the choose method, let's make the method as new subscription. Now new subscription is basically a trigger. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger? Trigger is a if statement. It asks a question: if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new subscription is added, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are more triggers like new invoice, new subscription, instant, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. But at present, I want to send the data when a new subscription is made in Chargebee. So let's keep it as new subscription. Then click on connect with Chargebee. Okay, so as you can see, we have 3 blanks to fill: API key, password, and site name. So let's ignore password. We are not going to fill it. It's not necessary. Now comes the API key and the site name. To get the API key, let's go to our dashboard of Chargebee. Here you will find the option called as settings. Click here. Then click on configure Chargebee. Okay, under the settings, you will find the option configure Chargebee. Click this. Okay, so scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. And here you will find the option API keys and webhooks. Click on API keys. Okay, so I'm going to add an API key. So click on this blue button. So there are 3 choices: publishable key, full access key, read-only key. I am interested in full access key. We want full access. So I'm going to give a random name to this key. Let's say Shopify one. Okay, then click on create key. Okay, so a API key for Shopify one has been created. Simply copy this and paste it here. The password, as usual, I said before, will remain empty. The site name. Okay, to get the site name, let's go back Chargebee, and this is the site name. Simply copy this up to here. From your site, this random numbers up to test. Okay, this is my test site. So up to test. Okay, simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, then click on save. So when you click on save, it basically means that you have integrated Chargebee to Pabbly Connect. Now you just have to press on this button, save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing some data. Okay, let me scroll down. So as you can see, it is showing me some series of characters like ANSI, Kent, SBI Villa, 197th Street, Best Paris, Paris, and zip code, and so on. The reason it is showing this is because this is the last subscription made by a person called as ANSI Kent. Let me show you my subscriptions. So these are the subscriptions, and this is the latest one. Okay, so basically it has fetched all the details of the latest subscription. For example, the first name it is showing as ANSI. Let's go to Pabbly Connect. Yes, we have this data ANSI. Similarly, the last name, that is Kent. Okay, Kent, and this is the email. Somewhere it should be somewhere here. Yes, this is the email. Pabbly Connect has captured this data, and these are the rest of the address line, and these are the city, and these are the country. Okay, you will find all these details here. So basically now we have got the data. Now we have to sync this data to Shopify to create a customer. So to do that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. Here in the Choose app, since we are interested in syncing the data to Shopify, let's make the app as Shopify. Now, of course, since we are interested in creating a customer, let's make the method as create a customer. Okay, so now create a customer is also called as the action. There are many more actions like create a product, create order, create blog entry, and so on. However, just like the triggers, if you don't find the action of your choice, you can request us at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action for you. At present, I'm interested in creating a customer. Just click on connect with Shopify. Okay, so here we have two blanks to fill: private app password and enter subdomain. So let's go to our Shopify to get the private app password. So bring your attention to this part called as apps. Click this. Now scroll down, and at the bottom you will find the option called as manage private apps. Okay, I repeat again, at the bottom you will find the option called as manage private apps. Click this. Okay, so here we are going to create a new private app. Click this. So the private app name is let's say random 3, something that came into my mind, that's all. And this is the emergency developer email, and here we have to expand this. So we have to change the access. Okay, so at present the default form is in the product, it is called as read access. We have to change it to read and write. In the analytics, let's change all of them to read access or read and write. Okay, let's change all of them to read and write. It's actually pretty important. The reason is that the default setting is actually for no access. We just want more access to this Shopify. That is why we are changing all of them to read and write. Otherwise our data wouldn't be entered into Shopify. That is why. So we are changing all of them to read and write or read access. Okay, read and write, read and write. Okay, no access, read and write, no access, read and write, no access, read and write. It's kind of mundane, but we have to do it. Read access, read and write, no access, read and write, no access, read and write, no access, read and write. Okay, so basically all the default from no access has been changed to read and write or read access. Just click on save. Click on create app. Okay, so a private app called as random 3 has been created. Okay, so here it is showing API key and the password. So in Pabbly Connect, we actually want the private app password. Okay, so simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, this is the private app password we want. Okay, do not copy the API key, we want the password actually. Okay, so we have copied it here. Now comes the subdomain. Subdomain is basically the bunch of characters in front of .my. Okay, basically copy this. In my case it is just Pabbly. Okay, just paste it, then click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks are very simple. We are going to create a customer from the data that we have received from Chargebee via Pabbly Connect. So we are going to map all the details into these blanks. So before we start mapping in, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% secure with us. Okay, so let's start with the mapping. In the first name, we are going to map in the first name. So let me tell you this button is called as the mapping button. Okay, so let's type first name, that's Ansi. The last name was Kent, I suppose. Yeah, this is the last name. Email address. Okay, this is the email address. Address. Okay, the address is SPI Villa. Address line 2. Okay, this is the address line 2. We didn't have any data for company, so let's ignore it. City was Paris. Province, do we have province? No, we don't have province. We had the zip code. Did we have the phone number? Yes, we have the phone number. The zip code or the postal code, it was, I think, 75001. Yeah, that's the zip code. The country is, of course, France. Do we have France? Yes. Okay, so the tags are not necessary, note is not necessary. Okay, so basically all the majority of the fields has been filled, so we are ready to create a customer in Shopify. So that is why just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent to Shopify. So let's check whether we have a person as a customer called Ansi. Yes, there is a person called as Ansi Kent. Let's expand this. So these are the details. Okay, so she's from Paris, France, and this is the default address and this is the email. Okay, so the presence of this data shows that we have successfully integrated Chargebee and Shopify via Pabbly Connect. So this means anytime a new subscription is made in Chargebee, a customer will be shown in Shopify. But we actually have to double check it if the integration is working fine or not. So let's create one more dummy subscription in Chargebee. But before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So I'm going to minimize this action window and I'm going to minimize the trigger window. Okay, so this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Chargebee to Pabbly Connect, then you integrated Pabbly to Shopify. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Chargebee and Shopify. Okay, so let's create one more subscription in Chargebee. So we are going to create a subscription. The name is, let's say, Amara. The last name is Jackson. The email is lobo3@gmail.com. Some random things that's coming to my mind, that's all. Okay, so the phone number, let's say 913132391816. Okay, that would do. The plan is let's say hustle. The USD is $49. Start date is let's keep it as today. Billing cycle, let's keep it as 5. The first name, what was the first name? We actually have to add it again. Okay, it's Amara and Jackson. The last name is Jackson. The email, we can copy this. Basically we have copied this and pasted it here. The address line is 123 Dixonville near Random Theater. The address line 3 is the Paris. The city is let's keep it as Paris only. 75001. Country is France. Okay, state, province not really important. Then click on create subscription. Just click on confirm. Okay, so the subscription has been made by this person called as Amara Jackson. So let's see whether we have a person or a customer in Shopify with the name Amara Jackson and email lobo234@gmail.com. So let's check our customers. Okay, so it has not arrived yet. Let me tell you something. Chargebee actually takes some significant amount of time to send the data. Okay, so just wait 5 or 6 minutes. It will send the data. Yes, we have got the data. So as you can see, this is the person's name, Amara Jackson, and these are the details, residence address, and the country and the phone number, and this is the email. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new subscription is made in Chargebee, it will be reflected as a customer in Shopify.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.